In the grand theater of global finance, the curtains rise on a captivating spectacle, the metamorphosis of investment patterns. As high interest rates cast their spell, investors pivot towards new horizons, sparking a renaissance in Asian and European real estate markets. The stage is set for an economic transformation like no other. Amidst the grand theater of headlines, celebrating economic rejuvenation and job creation, a more intricate tale of the US dollar's descent remains hidden in the wings. Like a master illusionist, the government orchestrates positive news stories that dance gracefully across the front pages, drawing applause and ovation. Yet, lurking backstage, the dollar's decline emerges as a brooding reality fueled by an ensemble of factors shrouded in shadow. One star of this enigmatic performance is the shrinking money supply, a phenomenon choreographed by the intricate interplay of monetary policies and dwindling investment streams. As the Federal Reserve tiptoes along the tightrope of balancing inflation's fiery tango with growth's graceful waltz, the dwindling influx of investments casts a dim light on the dollar's standing on the global stage. The grandeur of yesteryears is gradually yielding to whispers of vulnerability, a subtle shift that eludes the dazzling glow of optimistic headlines. Amidst this financial theater, a supporting character emerges, shouldering a weight that threatens the currency's very essence. The mounting government debt, akin to a heavy backdrop looming large, casts an ominous silhouette over the dollar's stability. In the wings of fiscal responsibility, concerns reverberate about the dollar's endurance in the face of these growing pressures. Like an old clock ticking away, the dollar's future wavers between the lines of uncertainty and foresight. In this grand masquerade of financial optimism, the dollar's decline remains a subplot that navigates the complexities of the world stage, the ballet between monetary policy and investment inflows, the tightrope walk of inflation and growth. These are the intricate steps that weave a narrative that's both captivating and cautionary. While the spotlight may be stolen by resounding applause, it's the understated crescendo of economic intricacies that sets the tone for the dollar's performance on the global economic stage. In the grand theater of economic storytelling, the U.S. government wields its narrative like a magician's cloak, skillfully draping it over the intricacies of the dollar's decline. With a flick of the newsreel wand, headlines burst forth, trumpeting job growth and prosperity, casting a spell of optimism upon the masses. Yet, if one dares to peek behind the velvet curtain, a more perplexing tale reveals itself. One where the truth lurks like a wily phantom. The government, much like the conductor orchestrating a symphony, carefully weaves tales of economic revival to the tune of applause. By spotlighting job creation and unfurling banners of fiscal triumph, the intention is clear: to infuse a dose of confidence into both the general public and investors alike. In this grand illusion, the economy seems as resilient as a phoenix rising from the ashes. As the government weaves its tapestry of optimism, the wise audience member keeps their senses attuned to the silent whispers of truth that echo in the corridors of finance. The economic landscape, like a masterful puzzle, requires more than a cursory glance. Behind every flourish of positive news stories lies a mosaic of complexities waiting to be unraveled. The true spectacle lies not just in the orchestrated performance, but in the discerning eye that sees beyond the facade and acknowledges the symphony's full range of notes, the crescendos and the undertones that ultimately shape the melody of a nation's economy. Among the starring roles in this economic opera is the Eurozone's inflation predicament, a plotline fraught with tension. Inflation, that elusive specter that can tip economies on their axes, has taken its bow at center stage. Enter Germany, a powerhouse of industry and innovation, now cast in the role of a beleaguered protagonist facing its own recession. The audience watches with bated breath as the country that once stood as an economic pillar battles the tumultuous waves of economic downturn. This subplot is not just a German tale, it's an interconnected thread in the fabric of the global economy, where the struggles of one can send ripples echoing far and wide. The narrative doesn't end at Europe's borders. The transatlantic economic currents sway as the reverberations cross the ocean. The interconnectedness of global economies is like an invisible web, where decisions made in the heart of Europe wield the power to sway U.S. interest rate decisions. The choices that the Federal Reserve makes on American soil are intertwined with the drama unfolding across distant shores. Picture a city skyline, once bustling with towering structures, reaching for the heavens. Now, a subtle shift is reshaping the landscape. The unseen forces of interest rates are orchestrating a transformation, like a maestro directing an intricate symphony. The decline in demand for U.S. commercial real estate is not just a whisper in the corridors of finance. It's a crescendo that reverberates through the corridors of the banking sector, particularly for regional banks. As interest rates ascend, they cast a shadow over the realm of real estate, an industry often viewed as the bedrock of economic stability. With each uptick in rates, the cost of borrowing swells, rendering real estate projects increasingly expensive endeavors. The result is a gradual erosion of demand, a tide that ebbs against the once rising wave of development. The skyline, once painted with the hues of progress, now wears the brushstrokes of caution. This shift, akin to an unexpected twist in a suspenseful narrative, has the power to unravel the real estate market's intricate tapestry. Property values, once regarded as immutable, now find themselves entangled in the currents of change. The potential for a domino effect looms large, a wave of defaults triggered by the shifting financial tides. It's as if the financial stage is set for a dramatic plot twist, one that challenges the industry's very foundation. Here, regional banks emerge as protagonists facing a formidable antagonist: uncertainty. With their roots embedded in local communities, they stand at the nexus of this evolving narrative. These banks, often intimately tied to the local real estate markets, face a delicate balancing act. The waves of shifting demand and fluctuating property values can swiftly turn into a storm, testing their resilience and foresight. Navigating these treacherous waters necessitates more than just financial acumen. It requires the artistry of risk management. The regional banks, like seasoned navigators, must chart a course that balances the lure of opportunity with the specter of risk. Strategies that safeguard against potential defaults and leverage the power of foresight become the tools of their trade. As the interest rate symphony continues to play out, the future of commercial real estate and the fate of regional banks hang in the balance. Like characters in an enthralling drama, their destinies are interwoven, and the plot twists of economics cast an unpredictable light on the stage. In this ever-evolving tale, careful orchestration and strategic maneuvers are the notes that will determine whether the final act is one of resilience or retreat. In the vast arena of global finance, the winds of change blow the fervent unpredictability. Imagine the world of investment as a grand stage, where economic actors deftly weave their narratives. Amid this intricate dance, a remarkable transformation unfolds. The rise of Asian and European real estate markets as the new protagonists. The theater of finance, once dominated by the resounding applause of the U.S. commercial real estate market, is now echoing with the footsteps of change. The high interest rates, like a conductor's baton, have signaled a shift in the investment rhythm. Investors, ever vigilant for new opportunities, cast their gaze eastward and across the ocean to lands where returns beckon like distant sirens. Asia and Europe, often regarded as supporting characters in the global investment saga, are now stepping into the spotlight. Their appeal lies in the favorable interest rate environments that dance in harmony with the aspirations of investors seeking higher returns. Like explorers setting sail for uncharted territories, these investors venture beyond familiar shores, embracing the allure of new landscapes. As the investment narrative evolves, the world watches a symphony of financial dynamics unfold. The shifts in real estate preferences resonate far beyond markets, heralding economic change on a global scale. With each investment decision, the story of finance continues to be written in surprising and captivating chapters.